Welcome back to Boundless Books. Today, we're diving into Chapter 5 of The Hunger Games, Catching Fire, titled Peacekeepers. This chapter marks a turning point for District 12 as the capital replaces its old, relaxed rule with harsh military discipline. Fear rises, rebellion simmers, and Katniss is forced to confront just how dangerous defiance has become. The chapter opens with a dramatic change in atmosphere. The familiar, almost lazy presence of the previous Peacekeepers is gone. In their place arrives a new unit, perfectly uniformed, rigid, and merciless. Their commander wastes no time establishing dominance. Public punishments are reinstated, rules are enforced with zero tolerance. And the district instantly feels smaller, tighter, suffocating. For Katniss, this is confirmation of what President Snow warned her about. Her actions in the arena did not fade into memory. They have consequences, and now everyone she loves may pay the price. The rebellion she accidentally inspired has made District 12 a target. Daily life shifts overnight. People whisper instead of talk. The Hob, once a lively center of black market trade, feels fragile. Katniss moves through the crowd with growing unease, aware that any wrong move could bring severe punishment. Then everything explodes. The Peacekeepers storm into the Hob and begin destroying goods, asserting their power. When Gale speaks out bold. Furious, unable to tolerate the injustice, he becomes their example. Katniss's heart drops because she knows what is coming, and she knows she might be powerless to stop it. Gale is dragged into the square, tied to a post, and sentenced to be whipped. The entire district is forced to watch. Katniss does the only thing she can think of. She runs to him. She throws herself between Gale and the whip, screaming, begging, demanding they stop. It's reckless, emotional, and incredibly dangerous. For a moment, it feels as if she might be killed too. But she cannot stand by while Gale suffers for something she believes is partly her fault. The crowd is frozen between terror and admiration. No one dares interfere. The Peacekeepers are ready to continue, ready to prove that the capital's word is absolute. At the last possible second, Haymitch intervenes. He pushes forward, using every ounce of authority he can muster as a victor to halt the punishment. The interruption cracks the moment just enough. Gale is gravely injured but alive. Katniss, shaking with rage and fear, realizes something profound. The capital may control their bodies, but it cannot completely control their willingness to resist. Even small acts of courage carry enormous power. By the end of the chapter, District 12 is changed. The illusion of safety is gone. The cost of rebellion is written in blood across the snow. Key moments in the chapter include arrival of the new, brutal Peacekeeper force, public punishments reinstated, the Hob being raided and destroyed, Gale speaking out against authority, Gale tied to the whipping post, Katniss risking her life to protect him, Haymitch stopping the execution of the punishment. Differences between the book and the movie. The film shortens the destruction of the Hob and simplifies. The build-up, Katniss's internal guilt and fear are explored much more deeply in the book. Haymitch's intervention carries slightly different pacing and emphasis on screen. That wraps up Chapter 5, Peacekeepers. This chapter brutally demonstrates how fast hope can be met with oppression, but it also shows that courage refuses to disappear. Katniss's desperate attempt to save Gale becomes another quiet spark in a nation ready to burn. Would you have stepped forward like Katniss, even knowing the danger? Tell me in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Join us next time as we continue the journey deeper into Catching Fire.